On that horrible case of animal abuse uncovered in Plattsburgh earlier this week, 29-year-old Janie Abernathy is out of jail tonight and is due back in court next month. Police say she faces 8 counts of animal cruelty charges. You may recall police made a grisly discovery at Lakeside Apartments Tuesday night. 8 cats, including a dead cat and a dog, were found inside Abernathy's apartment. Police say the animals had not been fed for weeks and they could see fleas all over the place. Tonight, we wanted to know why a person would live like this. Dr. Milton.marasch, president of the Vermont Psychological Association, joins us from our Vermont Newsroom tonight. Dr. Marasch, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Gabby.
Well, first tonight, we're talking about 8 cats, a dead cat, and a dog, all in a flea-infested apartment. Doctor, can you talk about what causes a person to choose to live like this?
Sure, Gabrielle. In general, speaking in general about folks with an animal hoarding behavior problem that's as severe as what you're talking about, if someone like this were to show up in my office, I would tend to say to myself, this is a person with a severe anxiety problem. Now, many folks with this kind of thing actually meet the diagnostic criteria for obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD. And getting back to the question of how does someone end up living like this, how OCD tends to work is that you have an obsession and a compulsion. The obsessive thought for someone with animal hoarding may be something along the lines of, what if this animal would be taken to the pound and then euthanized? And that would be a very threatening thought. And then the person immediately, automatically, and unconsciously neutralizes that thought by doing something. That's the compulsion. And that's without, in this case, it would be someone taking the animal and collecting the animal as if to rescue it. But really what the person's doing is rescuing themselves from their own scary thought.
Would you say, are these people aware that the way they're living is unhealthy and, also considered socially unacceptable?
Gabrielle, that can vary from person to person, but amongst folks with OCD, we tend to find that folks with hoarding difficulties, whether they're animals or objects, tend to have less insight into the difficulty. The way I consider this is it's like for the person to be aware that they're even living in squalid conditions and that the animals are in deplorable conditions would be to invite the scary thought in the front door. And the whole way the OCD works is to jump in really quickly and to neutralize that thought.
Well, we know in this case that we're talking about in Plattsburgh, the owner is facing animal cruelty charges, the owner of these animals. What, if any, treatment options are available in a situation like this?
Gabrielle, their research shows that there are two treatment options that can be shown to be effective. One is cognitive behavior therapy, and the other is medication treatments such as the SSRIs like Prozac and its kin. Or a combination of the two can be used in the very severe cases as well.
Okay, Dr. Milton.marasch, we thank you so much for being with us this evening. We have to end it right there, but thanks a lot for helping us get some insight into this.
Thank you.
And Plattsburgh City Police say the dog is at the Elmore SPCA.